How to change your thoughts and your beliefs. Before we dive into this topic fully and understand what the beliefs and thoughts are, I want to stop here for a moment and discuss why so many experts of mindfulness, of psychology telling us you need to change your thoughts and your life will never be the same. Just stop believing in your thoughts and that's it, you will transform your life. In fact, I was one of those experts. I told you that very thing right in my previous video. What one thing changed my entire life is transformation of my mindset. And yeah, there I explain you why it's so crucial. Why just changing our thoughts can change our life completely. But let me elaborate about it here as well. You probably have heard me saying these words billion of times already, but I got to repeat them one more time. All you have in life right now was created by your actions. Every action is created by emotion. Every emotion is created by a thought. In order to transform your life, you need to transform the way you think. To prove that concept for you scientifically will take me hours and hours, and I don't think so that you will stick here that long. But let me give you more proof to read. All links are in the description below. So if we agree to take this as a truth for now, we can say that our beliefs rule our lives. We overeat, procrastinate, fight with our loved ones because of our beliefs and thoughts. We do all our actions because of our thoughts and beliefs. While saying that, I am not 100% right, because if we look back to our scheme, the right way to say will be we do everything not because of our beliefs, but because of our emotions. But our beliefs caused all our emotions, and all our emotions caused all our actions in the end. Let's come back to my first question in this video. Let's look back at definitions from dictionary. So, thought is an idea or opinion produced by thinking or occurring suddenly in the mind. Belief is an acceptance that a statement is true or that is something exists. In my own words, thought is a phrase in our head that we hear. We hear, not create. I love to think about thoughts like they are clouds in the sky. They come and go, we are just humans here, and we can just accept them coming and going each day of our lives. We can worry about them, but it doesn't mean that will make them decide differently whether to come today or not. They also decide whether to cause rain or uncover shining sun for us. I believe is when we heard these phrases so many times, we feel that those phrases are somewhere in our genes, that we not just believe in them, but we can't imagine the opposite. So guess what is harder to change, thoughts or beliefs? Of course, our beliefs is much harder to change, to transform in your head. They are so subconscious. It's like trying to believe that this is red, not black, or this is round, not square. But at some point in our lives, we changed our perception that this is a mouse as well. And one of the beliefs that I'm trying to change for you in this video is thoughts are not ours. We are not creating them, but we are curating them. They are not true. You can stop believing in them. So what does this process of changing your thoughts and beliefs look like? First, you need to detach yourself from your thoughts. Second, realize that you are not your thoughts. So you listened those thoughts, those phrases from different people, and then you start repeating them as they are yours, but they are not. You're just repeating them or transforming them a bit, but you're not creating them. You have heard all of the thoughts already before in your life. Step number 3, my favorite one, write everything down. You might think that it is the easiest step right now in this process, right? But no, there are some secrets that without knowing which, you will not write completely everything down, completely everything that you need to write down. So if you want to make sure that you do it correctly, watch this video. Step number 4, you have to understand what of all of your thoughts that you just wrote is the most painful one. Which of them creates the most pressure, the most vibration in your body, which feels not that great. Next step is write this thought one more time or just emphasize it. When you've done so, you have 5 questions to ask yourself about that thought and that situation that you are currently focusing on. Question number 1, is it 100% absolutely true for me and for others? Question number 2, does it help me? Question number 3, what cost do I pay while I'll still be living in this thought? In other words, what do I do while I'll still be living in the thought? Question number 4, what are my true core values right now in life? Question number 5, I would say the most powerful one. If I would focus on my values, not on the thoughts that I emphasized in one of the previous steps, if I would focus only on my values, only what's truly important to me and what I truly believe in, what action I would take. And you probably saw me already doing those role plays in the previous video. By the way, if you haven't watched this one, this is the link for you to watch this out. Because there I give you an example how it actually works in a real coaching session. And you just know that we are learning from examples much better rather than from just theory or one more video on YouTube. Let me right now uncover those questions a bit more for you here. Question number 1, is it complete true? So giving you some spoiler here, you would almost every time answer no for that question. In the case, if you have yes on this question, you either had a wrong thought to think about, which is the most popular mistake to make, or you didn't uncover that situation properly for you, that is a problematic one. But when you're thinking about that very question, can I be 100% sure about this one? For some of you, the thought may be, I will never sit on my leg split anymore in my life, or I will not get fit. Here, an illusion is you think you kind of predict the future. Can you really predict the future right now? If you really can predict the future, please contact me. I know what to do with you in my next course. But seriously, guys, you know that we can't really predict the future. So if you think that if I failed several times before, how you can be that sure that you will fail next time as well? There is no proof of that. Can you just forecast the future and see what will going on there? I bet no. Which means that you can't be 100% true. And I know that answering those questions as no might be kind of painful for you. Me saying no means that I wasn't right before, which I don't want to acknowledge. But when you go through those things, when you don't want to acknowledge something, or you have to tell yourself that I was wrong, and you have to tell yourself that there is a different way to think, only at that moment the core transformation starts happening in your life. Question number 2, does this thought help us anyhow? Before those 5 questions, we have to first build a model. What is happening with me at this very particular case? If you want to know how to do that, again, watch my previous video where I showed you every step of the coaching session in a nutshell. That is how you first should know what is going on there, what is the situation there, and then on this model you can see that, okay, my outcome is what I don't want to do. For example, if you want to start your stretching routine, because you have to do that in order not to feel pain in the part of your body that you had a surgery on, but you always have those thoughts that it only will get worse, I will never heal that. You have a fear that it will never be healed, it will only get worse. By the way, it is predicting the future, which you can't be sure about. Out of that fear, you want to comfort yourself. You go eat something, you go watch television, because you want to forget that fear forever. So you don't go stretch your legs or your part of the body that you need. The outcome that there is still pain, the outcome that you are not moving towards your dream of flexible, fit body. So when we see that outcome which is not desirable, we understand that our thought is not helping us. Question number 3, what cost do we pay while we're still believing in that thought? In the majority of cases, there are causes like my health. I don't do what I really want to do, or I gain weight, or I am still in the toxic relationship with a person that I don't really like. So these are those costs of just one thought that you're carrying and repeating all over and over again in your head. So from thought, it became a belief, which will never lead you to a different outcome. So once you understand this, it is not to freak out and be stressed about it. No, it is just to understand that, okay, that thought doesn't help me anyhow. I want to stop believing in it. The basic function of our brain is to keep producing thoughts all over and over again. It will never stop, which might be a bad news for you. But again, I have a good one, that you can learn how to stop believing in it. In the majority of cases, when you pick that thought correctly, you will understand whether that thought is helping me or not. And yes, in the majority of cases, it will cause you only damage, only non-desirable outcomes. When you realize that, it is high time to come back to your core values, to remind yourself about them. So stop this video right now. Comment down below under this video. What are your true core values in life right now? What do you value so much that you will never give up? Some core values for me are honesty, transparency, keeping the word, be kind, and help others. These are main ones. I know that there are so many more, but these are 5 main values in my life right now. What are yours? If you won't stop this video right now and comment down below, you will never really catch that moment, and you will never actually know what you can focus on in your life rather than in thoughts that will come and go. So please stop right now, not for me, but for yourself, and type down what are at least 5 of core values in your life that you will never give up believing in. And question number 5, the most powerful one: what I will do when I will focus on my core beliefs in life, not on the thought that I emphasized in the previous steps. So what will I do? What actions I will take? And this is a moment of truth. This is a moment of realization and uncovering what I really want to do in life and why I want to do that. And why is all your values that you just texted me in the comments below. I know you didn't, so stop this video right now and go comment down below what are your values right now. Otherwise, you will keep falling in the same trap where different people can sell you courses, can sell you ideas which you don't believe in, because you don't know what are you believing. Those moments when you are lost, those moments when you don't understand what to do, they will happen. And if you didn't have those written down, really put those not only in the comments below, but on the some place close to your working place where you all the time have very quick access to all your values, all your standards, all your core principles in life. So every time you feel that you are experiencing such a high level of emotions, you all the time will know the place where to remind yourself about what you truly believe in. You can do this process yourself and succeed in it. I truly believe that that can be true for you. Or you can go through that process and didn't feel any difference at all, thinking, Alena is telling some philosophical stuff. That just doesn't work for me. And you will be completely right. Not every thought is good to go throughout that process with. The key here is to find that most painful thought that you have in your head. And almost all the time is not the first one. You need to find that very thought to get the most effect of questioning it. And I will tell you this, 50% of people who I were together at the same 8 months coaching certification program weren't able to do so on our final certification coaching session. They weren't able to find that very key right thought, questioning which will change person's life forever. There is a deep study of illusions. Without not just studying which, but practicing it thoroughly, you won't pick the right one and perform it to its highest potential. But the good news, I am here to help you. With more than 550 hours of coaching, I am here to help you to clarify what's going on in your life right now and how I'll help you to perform the highest, biggest, the most epic transformation in your life. So if you finally want to get there and start living your life to its full potential, Go to my website, click the button Sign up for a free coaching session. Go through a little Google form, which will itself uncover for you lots and lots of insights. Then I will contact you within 24 hours to make sure that your coaching request is the right one, to choose the best time for us to meet, send you a Zoom link, and our meeting will be your first step to start a real transformation in your life. Hit that link below and I'll see you there. We might meet tomorrow already, so don't wait till it'll be too late. You will regret that you haven't started a year ago. Next best chance to start is right now. Thanks for taking that time for yourself. Thanks for choosing your development over entertainment. Thanks for watching this video till the very end. My name is Alena Brivkina and I'm your certified life coach. Watch this video right now. There I provided a clear example of how it works and explain what one thing changed my entire life. I see you in that next one. Enjoy!